That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
100% real, raw, and uncut. Deadass.
All right, we back. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to make sure everything was good to go, and it is. So, anywho, getting back into the conversation that we were supposed to be having anyway. Exposing rumors and that could be disguised as false narratives. And of course, you in reality, you kind of want to understand and know what the difference is between false narratives and rumors, because in my idea, rumors are individual things that can happen. Rather, they could be true or false, or super exaggerated. It doesn't matter. It's just the whole nature of a rumor is more so people trying to get information. But a lot of times that information isn't verified. 90% of it is not verified. And it can start. And the thing is that rumors can start to spread like without that person even having the idea that it's going to cause harm, or it's deceiving. Some people just don't know.
Right.
And that's how people try to say rumors are worse than a false narrative, because a lot of times people will spread rumors just because they're trying to be, manipulative. And a lot of times people think its whole perspective or existence or the way it's put together or structured is it's not. I mean, it really isn't. Rumors are really not structured behind one thing. Well, it is. It's actually designed, either it can be for deceit or it's not for deceit. It's more so of like rumors can start off of just hearsay.
Yeah.
I can hear somebody talking and, I just like to spread bull crap. So I'll sit there and take that information, and somebody could be talking, bring your name up or whatever. And, you'd be like, damn, you know what I heard? I heard blah, 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 blah. Not even knowing if it's true or not.
But that ear hustling be getting some.
Boy, that ear hustle, they be ear hoeing around here. Boy, they just be ear hoeing. Just, man. And then the bad thing about it is that when you ear hustle a conversation that's not even your conversation, you don't even know what truth is behind what it is, because you was ear hustling.
Absolutely.
You came in, even if you was sitting there for a whole hour and they were having this conversation, you don't know where it generated.
True.
You don't know where it matched.
Because you wasn't part of it.
You wasn't part of it. So you just sitting there ear hustling the conversation and passing this rumor.
And quick to be
and now
texting or whatever somebody and telling them.
Well, not just that. Now you have a whole conversation with people, like, it might be 2 or 3 people, but you like the ear hustle. So 9 times out of 10, the people you hang out with like to too. So guess what they gonna start doing? They gonna start passing that information because they know who you're talking about.
And that's how the rumor gets
And
started.
the rumors could go spread or whatever, and then people are like, what the fuck is going on around here? What's good, Mo? Comedian Mo Dixon in the building.
What's up, Mo? Good to see you in these
Bro,
streets.
it doesn't make sense. I can never understand why people will sit there and ear hustle a conversation and be okay with just spreading that rumor, because you ain't verified nothing.
Nothing.
Like nothing. You ain't done no research. You ain't called nobody. You ain't
tapped on their shoulder and said, I'm sorry. You were saying about?
It's
for real?
It's like you are not a part of a conversation that you ear hustle from, and that's how rumors get started. Other rumors get started when people are jealous of you.
Well,
some people will just spin up some bullshit just because they don't like you. They don't like the path you going on. They just jealous of you and your successes. They just don't, they jealous. So they're gonna pass a rumor, and then it's like, where you hear that? When it comes back to me, and I'm like, where you hear that shit from? Oh, so and so told me. So and so told you, and then you go back to so and so, and you filled out that it was a whole organized meeting that they had about your black ass. They had a whole conversation about you, and deeply too. It's like you trying to say I don't pay none of my bills, and my lights stay off. Bitch, I got an almost 800 credit score. What are you talking about? You think if I didn't pay a light bill, something I have, I wouldn't be able to possess? I.e. house, i.e. car, i.e. job? Because you know they take your credit score now, right? I mean, like, seriously.
So how about starting a rumor about yourself and see
if it gets back to you?
If it gets back to you and how distorted that rumor gets, because back in the day you had the little string and a little cup, and you said telephone. Something and did the telephone line, and man, whatever was said in the beginning,
there's people still playing telephone. Let's not get it twisted.
That got to the end was definitely not what was originated.
Well, let's not even start that narrative. Because, yeah, people play telephone to this day. People play telephone to this day. Period. I'm so done. I'm so done. So, my brother that I was in the Navy with, he's a comedian, Mo Dixon. Y'all need to check him out for real. He's funny as hell.
Absolutely.
He just said in the comments, there was a rumor going around, I had sex with an albino W amputee midget, which is totally false. She was Chinese. Bro, I'm weak. I am weak. Oh, shoot, my side hurt. But it's just funny, I think, how people think rumors, if they started a rumor, right? Some people feel bad about it because they never verified it. They just assumed it was the truth. And I'll go back to that word assume in a minute. But that assumption that people have, to be honest with you, I think they believe that whatever it is that they talking about is truth. It's gospel. I mean, we can go back to the whole Kendrick and Lamar diss where basically Drake said he planted all this stuff that Drake was talking about. And it's like, did he use his platform to create a false narrative about Drake? Or is there some truth behind it?
Right.
So it's you go that lane all day long. But that's rumors. No doubt, brother. No doubt. I appreciate you, brother. Love you too.
Love you, bro.
I have to like really, like, I have to say this part. So false narratives, right? There are lots of false narratives out there, like lots of them. And to give you some examples of some said false narratives, I'll just do minor. The former President Barack Obama's location of birth. People passed this narrative that he was not born in the United States, therefore he could not be president. And then when he produced that long form on their ass and said he was born in Hawaii, then, people wanted to try to get the origin of his name and all this. It's just like, y'all forever wanting to climb up this conspiracy ladder that's built on nothing but false narratives and make yourself look stupid. So what is some other ones? I don't want to get political because that'll shut me down. Not really, but I'm gonna say this one anyway, but I don't care what people think. So the Great Recession and home ownership. So basically going to like 2000, the early 2000s, around 2008, the financial crisis that was going on then. I know we know about that. There was a narrative that was promoted. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a narrative that was promoted that basically pushed the idea of home ownership for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And basically what they did was they sold the fact that it's good to own a home, but none of the risk of owning a home. And it basically gave people these subprime mortgages. And then basically
disaster of it.
Huh?
I said, and then the disaster of it.
Right, because then that narrative basically it created the housing bubble. And it was like it made people get to a point where like all these houses were being bought, but people couldn't afford them.
Right.
Like couldn't afford them.
They was being bought on hopes and dreams and wishes out
I'm
of a
gonna tell
whale.
you my conspiracy theory on it. I think they did it on purpose so the banks could own them.
Oh.
They were already arbitraging loans. Why not arbitrage a house?
Damn.
They're already arbitraging your money. How come they can't make money off of a house? They don't want the loan. They want the whole ass house. Anyway, those are those false narratives that came out that hurt people. There's plenty more. I mean, like I said, I don't want to go there with some of these because some of them are like kind of like the whole climate change denial.
Oh.
Because despite the whole all scientific proof,
Right.
Everybody's like, nah, we good. No, we ain't,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
No, the hell we ain't,
Look what the hell that weather doing.
bro. They
Just saying.
had tornado. This is when you knew climate change was happening. Back when 2013, when a damn tornado went through Illinois. I think it was called Washington, Illinois.
I can't remember the city.
I think it was Washington, Illinois. You could look it up. But a damn tornado went through there, and I think that day total they had like over 70 tornadoes, but they had like one long track one that went like 45 miles and started off as an EF2 and then gradually went up to EF4. It was ridiculous. In fall, by the way, that was the weird thing about it. Not that it was a tornado, the fact that it happened in fall.
Yep, that was November 17th. 2013. 77 tornadoes tracked across the region of the Midwest and Ohio River Valley.
Yep.
2 tornadoes, both of them in Illinois, rated EF4.
Well, hell. In November, y'all.
Right.
Didn't that happen last year?
I do believe so. And it was Washington, Illinois, and Bloomington.
What's good? Angela Chenault in the building.
What's up, Ange? I saw your post.
Oh, yeah, we saw your
Love
post.
the display.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Cookies look amazing.
Facts.
Y'all better get with her on her IG.
Speaking of which,
she
got some new
good
No,
food.
she got some new stuff coming. I ain't gonna put it out there yet, but we had a conversation. Y'all need to be following her and Bake the World a Better Place on IG. Y'all need to follow this girl because this black woman is about to create something I think is going to be competition for what's out there. But guess what? You ain't got to go to the store and get it. It can get delivered to your crib
There you go.
in the form of baker, whatever it is. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but all I'm saying is she doing her thing. So, while we have this little break, because I explained what rumors and false narratives is, but I haven't gotten into the meat and potatoes of it. I'm about to get into meat and potatoes, but before we get into meat and potatoes, let's do this information break.
Oh, you wanna beep 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 breaking news.
Yeah, fuck that train. Get off the train. Yeah, we can't do trains. That's not the business. So, breaking news, peoples. Breaking news. As some of you are aware that may or may not follow me on social media, there's things moving around that needs to be discussed. Meaning, the discussion that needs to be had at this point is there's a new podcast that I will be a part of.
Really?
And the podcast that I will be a part of, I'm waiting on this stupid verification code that I have to, because I want to show it to y'all on my phone. And the problem is that it's not sending me the code. So we're going to do this. We're going to go the backdoor way. And when there's a will, there's a way. I love doing this, by the way, this podcast live. And some people ask me why. And I tell them because how are you going to get the authenticity of a conversation if it's not live? Yeah, you can do them recorded and you're going to still get some authenticity behind it. Don't get me wrong. But to me, as far as who I am and how I am, I think I do it better when I'm live. It's, to me, has more of a personal, authentic feel as far as me and who I am. Because, listen, I don't have nothing to hide. By no means. So, I did a post, and we're going to go to this screen. Trying to see if I can. No, it won't let me do what I wanted to do. Oh, I can do this. This is what I can do. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Doing stuff on the fly.
Yeah, this is the authenticity of how you do stuff now. This is how you have to do it now. Come on, baby. All right, so let's flip this screen real quick. All right, so check it. New podcast called Boys to Bourbon, podcast that is going to be coming from some unique perspectives from my best friends from high school and still best friends to this day, Paul Law, Vegas Hill, and Jabron Wells, and myself. And the conversations that we're going to have, I don't know. Okay, the first topic, why are men so stupid? I mean, everybody's like, especially guys, and be like, why are you talking about us like that? Blah, blah, blah. No. You need to be there to listen to the conversation. Because this is, I appreciate you, bro. My boy Jason, Southwest alumni in the building. A Casey alumni for that matter. To me, this is kind of that conversation like when women need advice, sometimes women don't go to other women. And a lot of times when they go to other women, it's not what they want to hear. And everybody will say, that's the truth. No, because I can tell you just from experience what some of these women have been telling these women. And to me, that's not cool. And to get a male perspective, and I mean, when I say this, grown ass men, not men that like to play games and all this other carrying on or whatever. I mean, if I can be completely transparent, I want to be, to me, doing this with the group of guys that I'm doing it with, I can be completely transparent because we're all completely transparent with each other. We've been that way since high school, since we met. And the conversations that we want to have are exactly these conversations that people, this is what a woman is thinking. Why are men so stupid? Oh, we can take that question. So it ain't going to be no, I put it like this. It's going to be something that's definitely needed from a male perspective and given to you in the rawest form. Not sugar-coated. Not, no, I don't want to hurt your feelings. No, I tell people straight up, this is going to hurt your feelings. But you an asshole. You just blanket it and comfort it like it's not an asshole. No, you're an asshole. And I would tell people that, period, if they are. Or if you are a hypocrite and you want something, if you want one thing, but you're doing the total opposite thing and expect the one thing to happen, but you're totally opposite of that thing happening, I'm going to tell you. The problem that I think a lot of people have when it comes to just having this conversation about men and women is the fact okay, some men don't want to deal with the fact of a woman that's protecting her feelings. Some men don't want to deal with that. They think it's a lot to unfold. It's not. You got to make her responsible for her feelings instead of protecting them. That's the problem. People are not doing that shit. People are just saying, oh, it's okay to be like, no, stop. Stop. Be responsible for your emotions. It's okay to have them, just like it's okay for men to have them. Exactly. They don't want to know the truth. Girl, Hope is in the building. All my Navy alumni up in here. What's good? Her son about to graduate. It's a beautiful thing. Getting ready to start college. She ain't an empty nester though. To my bro, I say, what's up? But I don't think those kind of conversations like to be heard. Exactly. 24 years married. They've been, man, I met them on the boat that they got together on, but we was on the Lincoln together.
Congrats.
Still up in that Pac Northwest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I look at it like this. I can, like I said, having these kind of conversations with my best friends are like one of the best things that I think that we can give, because everybody's life, I put it like this. Everybody's experiences are different. How you respond to those experiences defines your relationships. It defines the people you hang around with. It's the people you don't hang around with. It's what you choose to deal with and what you don't want to deal with. It's your experiences. Some people don't want to deal with a lot of people's drama. And that's a personal thing. I don't like people in my life that got a lot of drama. Take that shit over there. Like, don't even bring it to my neighborhood. When they say they got neighborhood watch, I'm the one watching for bullshit. I ain't watching for crime and all that because I got house preventative issue. I put it like this. I issue the warnings before they come up here. They know. That long driveway is a long ass whooping. I don't think I need to go down there.
Fuck around and find out.
You can fuck around and find out. That sign will be put in my yard. Trust me. And I'm in the HOA. Let somebody come over and tell me to take it down. You got all these other people that got signs in their yard. How come I can't put a fuck around and find out in my yard? Because in this day and age, you have to pre-treat, just like you do your lawn. If you have good grass, you got to pre-treat it every year. When you put clothes in the washer and you want to get a stain out, what you do? Pre-treat it, right? See, I'm just trying to get the stain out, so I'm pre-treating. That's all I'm doing. Don't blame me. There ain't nothing wrong with me. But anyway, Boys to Bourbon will start this Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central, 3 on the West Coast. And 4 o'clock for them weird people, I think, in Arizona.
Yeah, that mountain time.
Yeah. So that's what's cooking. That was part of the announcements. I wanted to make sure that those got out, that the podcast will be available. It will be streamed on StreamYard. It will be shared on my page. So you got to turn your notification on for any time that I go live on this page on Facebook. And eventually we'll create, a Facebook group page and everything else like that. And then the live videos will originate there. But right now they'll be on our personal pages. So if you follow either 4 of us, you'll be able to catch the podcast as far as video goes. Audio wise, it will be hosted on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, and it will be distributed just like all the other podcasts that I have, that I own. This one in particular will be distributed the same way. Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, all those places. So, getting into the meat and potatoes of this, rumors and exposing rumors disguised as false narratives. Some people have this misconception too. The fact checkers, Snoops, and all this other stuff that like to debunk all these false narratives, and then people are so emotionally attached to these false narratives that they don't want to believe that it's false. And there's things that you can do, I guess, to like figure it out if it's starting to feel like it's a rumor. Once you investigate and find the truth.
Once you ask the person.
I mean, why be so blunt to ask the person? Why tell me the bullshit? Why tell me the rumor of something that's not true or not? Because I'm going to find out if it's true. I ain't going to blurt nothing out that's not true. But I don't gossip like that. That's not my thing. I don't like to gossip or talk about people, because some people would be like, well, the motherfucker got about this amount of money and he about to do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I ain't in that man's pockets. I don't know how much money he make. That ain't my business.
I was just going to say, and who cares what that person does with their money?
If he offers the information, then he offers it.
Right. Other than that, that's him. Let them do their thing.
I'm not going to create a propaganda newsreel for people just so that they can sit around. Man, get out of here.
He said a propaganda newsreel.
Get out of here.
Damn.
I think psychologically, it's just weird. It's just weird. I mean, it makes people have anxiety of being around people because they talk too much shit. Like, seriously. It's like, if you can't even discuss the origin of where you get this information from, why are you spreading it? It goes on social media, goes on our real lives, goes on at jobs, goes on at church, goes on in traffic. It goes on the bus, the train, the airplane, vacation. It doesn't matter. People are going to spread rumors. But false narratives? Oh, no, that's a whole organized system right there. That is a whole organized system. And the reason why rumors get disguised as false narratives is because, like I said, those rumors can massitize into something bigger. It could go into something bigger.
Oh, yeah. And cause all kinds.
People will create companies based off of this rumor that now you are creating a false narrative. And no telling what the end result is because it's planned and organized. These false narratives have agendas attached to them. Rumors don't really have agendas unless you are purposely, deceitfully doing it to make somebody look bad on purpose. False narratives, this ain't one person. This is like a group of people looking to make another group of people look bad. For absolutely no other thing than to just be entertained behind it. They have books. Don't get me wrong. They have all kinds of books. Do your own research. And this is just my opinion before we sign off. This is just, like I said, my opinion. Some rumors, they get juicy when it's something that shouldn't be, it's not something that you think or something that you would expect to hear. Like the rumor that was going around about Puff and Meek Mill. And that's just, spread like wildfire. And then the audio came out. That wasn't a rumor no more. That was a fact. That wasn't a rumor no more. It's like, all you can say is, damn, man, that's crazy if that's the truth. But anytime somebody say, that's what I heard. I don't know. If somebody in your circle say that shit, leave the conversation.
I was just going to say, back out quietly.
Just back out. Just be like, hey, I'm going to go get a drink, man. I'll be right back. Don't even go back over there.
Just don't go back.
Anytime somebody put their mouth together and be like, that's what I heard anyway.
I don't know if it's true or not, but
yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I heard. It could be, man, that could be anything. It's like, then why the fuck are you telling me about it for? What does that got to do with me? Please help me understand this. I'm confused. I feel like I'm keeping the secrets that I don't need to keep. Because really, it ain't a secret.
Right.
What you got for the people before we get up out of here?
The one thing I have for the people is, you and I have been you've more so been discussing with me. Have your emergency preparedness box put together.
Facts.
And the reason why I'm putting this out there to the people is because not only have you been harping on me for a couple of months now.
No, it's been like years. Shut up.
Oh,
Don't go there. It's years. It's
Okay.
years.
Anywho.
I got an MRE in the basement, and that's where it's been at. It's supposed to be the start of the emergency preparedness kit. And where's it at? In the basement. Still wrapped up. It's still good.
And that MRE going to stay there.
No, it's not. It's going to get moved to our emergency preparedness kit because that's exactly what goes in there.
Absolutely not. Anyway.
Yes, it does. I'm not going to argue this point.
This weather has been weathering.
Facts.
And tornadoes and things are popping up in random ass places. And I just want you all to make sure that you have your stuff together. Get your little plan put in place. Get your box put together. Even if it takes you a couple weeks to get it all the way together, just prepare yourselves.
Yeah. Even and think about it like this. It's not even just the tornadoes. If you live in an area that doesn't necessarily get tornadoes, but yeah, I know, not in the Pacific Northwest. Exactly.
Hold on. Yes, it did.
Well, yeah, we did. We got that one.
We had that tornado when we lived there.
Yeah, it was a tornado that hit Port Orchard, and I was at the Walmart at the time. So yeah, that was that one year.
Right.
But
that one time.
Yeah, that one time in band camp. But on a serious note, Even if, you're not subject to, things like that, it could be a snow or windstorm, anything else like that. You should always have an emergency kit packed. Now, for us, we live on the East Coast. My preparedness kit is different because we have to prepare for
everything.
Yeah, everything. Tornadoes, hurricanes, things. So it's like
derechos.
Yeah, derechos. It's like, we got to prepare for everything. So
snow.
It's good to, exactly. So you have to make sure that you're prepared. And the reason why you need to be prepared, because you don't want to have to get prepared. And what I mean by get prepared is it's imminent. It's happening in 2 days and you ain't built nothing. And everything that you're trying to get to prepare is gone.
Yeah.
And you try to order it on Amazon. And of course, Amazon's going to delay because now everybody out there is trying to order.
Everything is delayed.
So try to get the things early. Go online and look up, ideas for emergency preparedness kit. What should be in there? And I'm not trying to tell everybody to do this, but I do it. Get a NOAA NOAA radio.
Yep.
You get you a NOAA radio. You plug it in. It connects to the alert system in your local area. And anytime there's something that goes on in that local area that gets passed through the emergency broadcast system or the weather thingy, more the weather.
Right.
Tornado watches, warnings, severe thunderstorm watch warnings, blizzards, stuff like that. You'll get a notification on there. And then if it's, by your bed or somewhere that you can, hear it, then you won't get caught by surprise.
Exactly.
Especially if you're in an area that has nocturnal tornadoes.
Right. The Midwest.
Yeah. So
the other thing I want to say is shout out to all the women who are mothers. Whether it's, you did it you are the biological parent or not.
Really, nigga?
I just want to say shout out and happy Mother's Day to you all this weekend. Enjoy. Have a great remaining week and into the weekend. And make sure you do something for yourself. That's all I got.
Well, yeah, Mother's Day is coming up, y'all. So y'all need to take care of yourself and enjoy that day. We are going to be offline for probably the remaining of the month. I'm doing some upgrades and going to shift some stuff around and hopefully have a different look in the studio. If not, you just get the same old shit. But I got to take a break because, I got to take care of some stuff and get some things lined up for the podcast. And it will be back the first week of June, or it'll be back the last week of May during Memorial Day weekend. I'll do a post on Facebook. So make sure y'all follow me to get that post. Appreciate all the love, y'all. Appreciate all the support. We are out of here. Play my damn music. Where it at? Where it at? We out. Peace.
That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
Thanks for listening to another episode of That's What I Said with Cedric Sanders. Make sure to like and subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode.